Hi, Apple here at Aglow, Alaska, and welcome if this is your first time tuning in, and if this is not, welcome back. So for today's tutorial, I'll be doing my smoky eye on hooded eyes. Please keep watching. Okay, so whenever I start off with an intense eye, I normally don't do my face first, such as foundation and all that first. I do the eyes first. That way, if there's any fallout with the eyes, I can go ahead and clean it up with my concealer. And so we're gonna go ahead and get started with the eyes first. And my lips are so dry right now. Okay, this is gonna be kind of a long video. Probably my longest video yet. I've only done a couple videos, so this will be probably one of my longest so far. Okay, so we are going to be using the tape method. I'm not exactly an expert when it comes to doing like the perfect angled, so I'm going to use tape. That way it's just so much easier and so much cleaner. So when I'm using the darker color at the edge of my outer eye here, it just comes out just flawlessly, and less cleanup you have to fix and yada yada. So all right, so basically just gonna use our general Scotch tape, and then take a piece off a good length. I'm gonna put it on the back of my arm here so it's not too sticky, because when you rip it off of your like eye area, ouch, not good, not good. So you want it just a little bit softer, so it's a more gentle on the eyes when you're taking it off. And then how you find out where you want to put it, you know, in regards to the angle, you can go ahead and use an eyeshadow brush. So what you want to do is measure from underneath the nose, and then you'll see kind of the angle. Just go up to the eye to your other side as well. Just kind of see, so this point here to this point up here. Then you take that piece of tape and measure, and then there you go. Okay, so I took a couple minutes just to kind of figure out to make them more balanced. I had to remove this side and move it over, and this helps too when you just kind of put your fingers right at the edge of the tape and just kind of look in the mirror. And okay, so let's get started. So for today's look, we're going to be using Bare Minerals, the Dream Sequence eyeshadow palette. Isn't that pretty? So I'll be taking the white one here as my base for all over the lid. This one's called 500 Thread Count. And then I'll be using the e.l.f. eyeshadow C brush. For my transition shade, I'm going to be using this dark purple right here, and that is called Nightcap. And then this brush that I'm using is, you'll have to excuse me, that was my daughter. I've been asking her to go into her room and play and do something. Mama's filming right now, and so she's just being silly. So pardon her. Okay, so back to the tutorial. Okay, so this is where that tape comes in handy, because you don't have to be too careful of how far it goes over down in your, you know, your outer eye. So I'm just gonna put it here. Okay, and when you have hooded eyes, what you want to do is go above the natural crease. Okay. And then just gonna go a little bit over. Then I'm going to go ahead and take a clean crease brush. And this is by Real Techniques. And I love this brush because it just is great for transition shades because it covers the whole entire, especially if you have hooded eyes, this is a great tool. I'll show you here a little bit. Just apply it here. Go above your natural crease. And of course, go ahead and keep your eye open too, so that you can see where you're putting it. Because with hooded eyes, you can't see your natural crease, so whenever you put any eyeshadow right there, it just disappears. So you got to put a little bit higher than your natural crease. Oh, and there's my daughter again. Hi there, sweetheart. Okay, and then I'll take this crease brush and I'll just go ahead and...
Why you need makeup?
Because I'm old.
What?
Because I'm old. Middle-aged. Okay, I'm not old, I'm middle-aged.
Can I have some of these?
You know.
Can I have one of this?
Okay, so now I went ahead and just put another layer of eyeshadow the same color, and I'm just, because I want it to be deeper. For the middle part of the eye, I want to go ahead and use this beautiful color called Boudoir. It's this one right here. And I'm not going to use a brush. I'm going to go ahead and use my ring finger to apply it. That is so pretty. And then I'm going to go ahead and use the white color again, the 500 thread count, this white one. Use my pinky. Put that in the inner corner of my eye, just at the edge here. Now this look probably looked a little funny throughout, you know, the blending stage and adding colors and things like that. But once you take off the tape and then put on the rest of your makeup, it actually looks a lot better. So it's just one of those things where it looks kind of ridiculous during the whole process until everything's like set and put together. So the art of makeup, the wonders of makeup. Okay, so now I'm ready to go ahead and take off the tape if you're happy with everything. Here we go. And we are gently going to remove the tape, very gently. And voila. And then for today's foundation, I'll be using the Healthy Foundation by Physicians Formula. And this has an SPF 20. Really pretty packaging too. And I do like the dough application on this too. It's like a large dough applicator. And then I'll be using a damp makeup sponge. And I'll go ahead and use my favorite Tarte Shape Tape Concealer in Fair Neutral. covers all my redness and any of those blemishes we don't like. Don't like them visitors. And then do just be careful with your eyeshadow. Let's go ahead and set that. So next I'm going to go ahead and bronzer, and I'm going to use Tarte's. This is Tarte's Park Avenue Princess. Love it, love it. It's great for if you have pale skin, pale fair skin. This is really good to use because it's not, definitely not on the warm side, and it's not too gray. It's just like the in-between. It's perfect. So if you've got pale skin, this is wonderful. It needs a lot of bronzing because it's so big. There's always things that we just don't like about ourselves. There's things that are okay, that are like, okay, that's nice, but there's other things that's like, oh my gosh, okay. Just gotta deal with it, accept it. So it makes us different, unique, beautiful. So, but I wear bangs to cover it up most of the time. And I gotta do this for my double chin. And this just kind of just sculpts out the face. Gives me some dimension and color. Us pale princesses need color. So for today's blush, I'm just going to use a neutral color. This is by Milani. Then I'll be using my MAC 109 brush for my blush. Elf's Smudge Eye Sponge. Okay. And then I'll be using this purple one. I'm just going to go ahead and put this underneath. Just kind of come a little bit closer. And I'm not putting it all the way across, just up to the middle. And today I'm going to use one of my favorites, is my Milani 03 Nude. Absolute fave. So for the lip today, I'm going to be using Maybelline's 920 called Nude List. And it just neutralizes that Milani lip liner, but it just gives it that perfect nice color too. I like it a lot. So this is the finished look, and I did my eyebrows and false eyelash application off camera. And if you want to see how I do my false eyelashes, I do have a video on that, and I will link that below. And thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.